Hello and welcome to another episode of Hell's Gate. Today we're going to talk more about the Clash of Kings World Cup event that's coming up in the near future. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the hero and lord skills. And as the title indicates below here, this is really a preview of the event because at this time, Clash of Kings has made only a very minor release notifying that the event is coming, but there are no official dates as to when it'll start. They haven't provided any details. They haven't provided anything official about it. And so what I've done is that I've kind of accumulated a bunch of rumors from people that should know things in the background, other people that think they know things, as well as others that probably don't know anything about it. And also I'm using my memory from over a year ago since the last event and try to put together something to help us prepare for the event. And so this is a very specific topic that we'll be talking about in this episode. And the whole goal of these videos is to help prepare you for the event. And if you recall, there is a 30-minute preparation stage before the battle starts. And the whole idea is to be ready, because if you're not ready and you don't have all your settings right, you can actually get slaughtered in the game, despite the fact that everyone supposedly starts out with equal castles. So with that, let's jump and review the hero and lord skills. So now that we're in the castle, let's go to the area where we can actually check out where the lord skills are located at. And the first place we go to is over to your avatar. And over at my avatar, we see that my current lord level is 53. And in the World Cup, in the past, they've actually give you a castle that has maxed out lord level. So you're actually at lord level 55. And so if we click on my avatar, and then if we go to the library book in the lower right hand corner, now we get to see where the lord skills are. And pretty much right now, since I'm lord level 53, I only have so many skill points, and I can only fill out a partial amount of all these skills in here. But in the World Cup, what Clash of Kings does is they actually give you a maximum number of skills. So all of these will be filled up. So last year we were at maximum lord level 55. Just recently, Clash of Kings bumped that up to lord level 60. So now we have these additional skills at the bottom, and you can view those on your own castle to see what they are. But pretty much all of them will be available, and all of them will have skill points to them. So it'll be a very powerful castle with the lord skills. And as a recommendation, and based on my experience last year, is that there is no need to reset your points. There's no need to go over to development, and there's no need to go over to support. Keep in mind that this event is a battle game, and there's no need to be increasing your hospital capacity or being able to gather more minerals or building more traps. It's all about the combat over here. And because the thing is that once you reset your points, it only gives back the default skill points that's associated to your lord level, which means that you won't have enough skill points to rebuild all of these skills back up to the maximum value, because you'll be shortchanged. So it's better just to leave it alone and take what they give you, and you'll have a pretty mean castle as a result of that. So no need to change it, because it's really not meant to be changed. So hope that's straightforward, but everyone gets the same thing, so it's better not to change it, or else you're going to be at the disadvantage. Alright, so let's try to go over the heroes. There's a lot to go over, but I'll try to keep this as condensed as possible. First off, the reason why this may take a while is that we know that Clash of Kings has made lots of heroes. They just keep on sprouting up, and how to manage them and everything. But I'm pretty confident, based on past experience, that they are not going to make all of these heroes available, but rather they're going to limit this to more of the combat warriors, and most of them are orange and golden color. Some of these orange colors here are actually, they can toggle from combat to development to support. And then there's only one that's purple that they will probably make available because he's excellent as a governor. So let's go over to the governor positions to kind of go over that. Here for governor, I recommend to have Jun Yu. He provides great hero attributes for increasing your rally troop upper limit and upper limit of your marches. Construction, everything's maxed out, so there really shouldn't be a need to have a construction officer. Same thing with resources. Everything's supposed to be maxed out, so there's no need to be doing any research. That was actually here for research. Resources, they're going to give you a supply of materials. So if you have to have a need to have materials, you're going to be kind of in trouble because your ability to gather them is going to be pretty minimal. So there really isn't a need to have a resource officer. The doctor, however, is actually pretty important. The reason why is that you want to have a large hospital capacity. So as you start to have battles and you have troops going to the hospitals as wounded, you don't want your hospital capacity to be exceeded. Because once that happens, then you actually start losing your troops, and it's a lot more expensive to train troops than it is to heal them. So you want a good buffer for a capacity in your hospital. Go back in here. Recruitment officer, they give you a lot of troops at the beginning of the game. The numbers to be determined, but really, the goal is that be smart about how you use your troops because to be able to train them, it's going to take some time to be able to rebuild your army. But you can assign someone just in case to fill in some troops to fill in. But that's not high my priority in my game strategy. And lastly, you should have someone as a guardian to help in case people rally your castle, that you could damage our troops more than they can damage your troops. So that is a brief summary as to how to assign your heroes. We won't talk about equipment in this video, but the next thing I wanted to cover is the Lord skills. Between your orange heroes, I'll just open up one as an example, Christina. You have the ability to switch up between combat, development, support. Aside from the ones that you put in a position as a doctor or governor, there's probably not much of a need to have these set other than anything else other than combat. Your gold heroes, their only options for talents is combat related only. So use that. I hear that the heroes are going to be at their maximum level, which is I believe 48. With the exception of the one new hero that came out, Zhao Yun, who I believe can get up to maybe 54 or something like that. It's a pretty high number, but pretty much you want to have all your combat skills maximized, used for, sometimes you have an option to toggle them between defense and offense, so that way you can split up your heroes accordingly for battle. But the heroes do give you some versatility and be able to do your battles. So with that, went through a lot of material, and really we have to wait until the game starts or the event starts to be able to see what we had to work with. So I want to thank everyone for their time watching this video. Hope it's a good preview to know what to expect when the event does start, and please stay tuned for the next video to talk about other aspects of the World Cup event. Thank you.